Okay, good morning. How is everyone today? Did that get your toes tapping? Did that get the blood pumping and flowing and the heart palpitating? Palpitating. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, people. Oh, she lives. She's fierce. She's on fire this morning. Well, 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 little Joshua has been relocated here in Central Florida, hopefully return back to his little nest there in Hernando County, where there is absolutely, oh God, the armpit of Florida, bless his little heart, the armpit of old, outdated mobile homes as far as the eyes can see. Miss Williams, I'm just saying, I've been to Hernando County. Let's put it this way, no one's wanting to move to Hernando County. Listen, even the 2-year-old was trying to escape. But listen, people. Oh, now that he's home, listen. Oh, he said, I'm out of here. I can't live this way. I refuse to live this way. Oh, God, he almost made it. Didn't he, people? Oh, God, I don't know where they found him. I don't know how far away from home he made it, people. Oh, but bless his heart. He was moving on to bigger and better things. Okay, Mallory is making it rain, people. Mallory is just doling out memberships today. Listen, 15 memberships she's giving out. So all you lovers and haters out there and all you bushwhackers, listen, welcome to the House of Williams. Like, oh shit. Oh God. Here we are. Listen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you get Jonesin? Welcome, Jonesin. Jonesin, we know she's been wanting a membership for a while, but not everyone's able to pay for one. So, we're happy to help some people out, right? Especially prominent members of the community, such as her. Is she? Nah. I mean, she's. Listen. She's got a. Doesn't her channel still have training wheels on it? Bless its heart. We've all been there. We've all been there. But listen, now she's got a membership. Oh God, I wouldn't know if I fell over people. Listen, I really wouldn't. So you all, listen, I wouldn't know her. Oh God, I'm sure she's a nice lady. I'm sure she's a nice lady. Oh, word on the street, she's not exactly signing up to be the captain of my fan club. So listen. Eventually, lovers become haters, haters become lovers, all that good stuff. You know the drill. So he says she's mean, slightly evil. Well, I guess that's all perspective. That's all perspective. Apparently I'm evil too. I'm an evil doer. I'm evil on the streets, evil incarnate. Oh my goodness. Oh, good Lord, people. Thank you so much. Mallory, thank you for making it rain in here. Thank you for reminding people that this is a working Friday. I am working. Listen, I am reporting today's news at the news desk. I was the first to go live with the breaking news that the boy had been found. Listen, people, he's live and somewhere under the rainbow, living happily ever after. The boy has been returned. Bless his heart, bless his heart. It's a happy ending, people. As far as we know, right, it's still a happy ending. I'm sure he's going to be hospitalized and examined really well and all that good stuff. Who's got a detail for me? Anybody's got a detail? Don't unload a bunch of concocted stuff. Listen, this is just for people who's actually got a detail, who read it in the, heard it in the real news, okay? In the real news cycle. This is a job for the real news cycle people. Not so much our YouTube. Listen, we serve a great service, right? But it's things like this. I'm just trying to pull from the since we have so much real news cycle literally on the ground over there. Let's see what they're saying. What they're saying. Oh my goodness, people. Is anybody watching any of the real news? He was found safe. Very well. Now, did Bullhorn Betty find him? That could be a win. That could be a great, that could be a great promo for Heels in the Ground, people. I made a phone call earlier last evening, and I offered to bring Max out, right? I'm like, listen, Max is he's like a safety animal, a rescue animal. He's all in one. Max, I'm confident that Max could sniff this child out in a heartbeat, and you could see him with little babies and kittens, and if you just saw him in action, police officers, I'm confident if I brought my Max out there, listen, I believe that Max alone would find this child. Listen, and you're more than welcome to borrow my Max, although I think I'm his handler, but listen. And they're like, listen, we're going to keep you on the back burner. We do have some search dogs of our own. We're going to see what they come up with first. But we appreciate the offer. I'm like, he's a lovely shepherd. I'm local. I could bring him on out there. And listen, because if he finds that little boy's going to need some comforting. There's nothing like a nice, warm, fuzzy, listen. So, the offer was on the table from the House of Williams to extend Maximus out there for the search party. But here's the thing, people. We wanted to give it one full solid day before I really, if you notice, I didn't cover any of this yesterday. I was sitting back, holding tight, because I've got years of experience in the field. I've got years of experience with missing children, abducted children, crisis management, all of that. So listen, here's the deal, people. People were contacting me yesterday, said, are you going to go live about this? Are you going? And I'm like, no. I'm going to sit this out tonight. We're going to sit this out tonight. We're going to see how this pans and unfolds overnight into the morning. Because a lot can be discovered overnight into the morning. Let's wait for some real on the ground information to surface so far before I get up in there and add to all the other conjecture that's going on. Because right now this was simple. The way I was looking at it, people, this was just a simple child on the loose case, right? Children do wander away, right? It happens all the time in grocery stores, at Disney parks, on your own property. And Hernando County is quite wilderness. There's a lot of wilderness there. It's a rural area in many parts of Hernando County. So, it doesn't take much for an adult to get disoriented, much less a small child. So I really had faith that if this child was not abducted, that this child would be located somewhere in and around this property. All right? And they had enough people on the ground, and certainly had enough coverage and awareness going on. Nobody really needed me to bring any further awareness about anything that was going on last night. So I really just wanted to sit it out and just see how it goes. So sometimes, you see what I mean? Sometimes it just pays to sit back and relax before you just get going in it too deep or start taking people down rabbit holes. It's a sense of just, remain calm, people. Just remain calm. Let the people on the ground do their jobs. And, here's the thing. After a couple days or so, if things started looking topsy-turvy and Fruit Loopy, if stories didn't start lining up and matching up and all, that's where I feel that's where my expertise comes into play. That's where my audience is going to be more involved in wanting me to get out there and start covering some of this. But I didn't think we were there yet. I didn't think we had hit that kind of, that phase in the investigation yet. Does that make sense, people? Can I put a 1 in the side chat if you all are picking up what I'm putting down this morning? Oh my goodness. So we're very happy that that my gut instinct in this was to play it cool and hang back. Because sometimes, you're not an intuitive, Miss Williams. Call it what you will. Call it what you will. I've not been wrong since 1987. And here we are. Here we are. All is well. All is well. Right? No need to me to disrupt everybody's lives or my life and, rush out to Hernando County and set up a roadside media stand and all. Listen, it's good. So this is wonderful. And you look, a whole community came together. This is what community is about, people, right? So remember that. If a child goes missing in your local area or your neighbor, please do what you can to be on scene, right? Don't impose yourself, right? There's a fine line, people. Make yourself available without imposing yourself, like I did for Maximus and myself, right? Make yourself available, but don't impose yourself. And don't just rush out there with your dog in tow and want to hit the woods and the path. Looking for a dog, looking for a child. Excuse me, looking for a child in the middle of the night or whatever the case. But do make yourself available. And if they say, yeah, you know what, we could use an extra sniffer out here. We could, especially a well-tempered dog like your shepherd. They use shepherds. For the most part, they use their shepherds who are very well trained and specifically trained, mind you. I understand that. But Max is a shepherd. And they use shepherds because shepherds have certain instincts. They have natural instincts that lend themselves very well to sniffing things out, searching things out, and they're very people friendly. They know how to take care of business. We'll put it that way. They're very in tune with people's emotions. Oh my God, One-Eyed Flo. One-Eyed Flo. Oh my God, you missed my birthday. So this is belated. That's hilarious. You tipped me on your birthday. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some pink shits and some birthday cups, whatever we can for One-Eyed Flo. One-Eyed Flo, you are one of the main girls here, right? You're sitting at the top of the House of Williams pyramid. Oh my God, Flo, thank you so much. Thank you. That's a big one, Flo. And I know Flo. She usually saves up Flo likes to save up for her, her heftier. Thank you, Flo. Here you go, Flo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my one-eyed Flo. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy, happy birthday, my one-eyed Flo. I had to sing it again because I love the name One-Eyed Flo. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for being such a big part of the House of Williams and such a firm supporter, a staunch reporter, if you will, supporter, excuse me, of the House of Williams. Thank you. I hope you have many more platinum-style birthdays coming your way, right? May they all be celebrated, all right? Oh, meaning, and I hope I'm around. Hope I'm around to sing off each and every one of them. I mean, wouldn't that be? As many as I possibly can. One-Eyed Flo. I wanna sing as many birthday songs for you as earthly possible. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen, putting color on the board today. Between Flo and Mallory, where am I at? I think I might be up to about $100 cup of coffee. Between the memberships and the super chats, I might be up. I mean, we're riding pretty darn close. I'm cuffing the edge. I mean, I'm sniffing it. I mean, listen. I mean, it's right there. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. I mean, I think I'm about. I got the golden cup. I got the golden cup. What do we do, haters? Haters, because I know you were out there. Oh, the haters were lining up, weren't they, in the past 24 hours? Haters were lining up to claw my eyes out, weren't they? Whew! Listen, if I were a hater, I'd be trying to claw my eyes out too. So I'm not gonna hate on them. Suck it, haters. Suck it, haters. We hate the way you look. We hate your hair. We hate your face. We hate everything about you, Miss Williams. I would hate everything about me too if I were you haters. I mean, it just is, right? It just is. Oh God, you missed my hello in Flower earlier. Paper Cut Tina, I saw you on Dolly's last night, by the way. Hello, Paper Cut Tina. I didn't stay long at Dolly's, but I popped in long enough to see what was going on and to see you sitting up there. And you were like, can I get a straw, please? Please, sir. Do I have time to get a straw? I'm a diva. As you know, I spend a good amount of time over there at the House of Williams, and I feel like I need a straw now in my life. It's just kind of who I become. So you had to have your straw, right? And I was like, oh my goodness, there's our paper cut. There's our paper cut, being a diva over at Dolly's. And then I get possessive because I'm like, well, wait a minute. Technically, she's Dolly's paper cut Tina because that's, she's Dolly's girl. But then she's been here a while now, and I started to get possessive, and I started to forget, wait a minute, I feel like she's my girl. She's the House of Williams girl. And then I see her, I'm like, oh, wait. I'm like, oh, we're the plus one. Sometimes I forget, Paper Cut, that we're actually the plus one over here. Because I'm like, because sometimes I just want to, rub Dolly's little head and say, you better be nice to our Paper Cut Tina over there. That's our Paper Cut Tina up on your panel. You better, and I said, you better represent Paper Cut. And then I'm like, wait, that's Dolly's girl, though. That's Dolly's girl. Please, y'all, let's get the guest book signatures up because we got to get my algorithm going, right? We got to make sure that the algorithm is going. We are approaching, ladies and gentlemen, please buckle up. We are descending into 15 or 16,000 subscribers, something like that. I don't know. We're getting there. We're approaching 20,000 subscribers. The numbers just keep crawling upward, no matter how many haters keep throwing spitballs in my hair. Listen, curls, wave, bone straight, whatever style I'm wearing, they're throwing spitballs at it. Right? And listen, somehow or another, people come over. They just keep coming over, and they just keep subscribing anyway. So, and listen, thank you. And people still keep coming over, and they're still supporting my chat. They're still supporting me, and they're like, "Where are we going next, Miss Williams?" Every late stream generates new subscribers. Listen, this is why I have my screen right here, and I'm trying. Y'all see what I try to do? This is why I have it. This is why I have it. This is why I have it, right? Every hate stream. There you go, Dubs. There you go. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I don't always want to wear my glasses. It's just, it's a vanity thing. Sometimes I want to feel like teacher, hot for teacher, right? Sassy librarian. And then other days I don't. It's just the way it is. It just depends on whatever vibe I was putting off. By the way, that top I was wearing yesterday, if anybody tuned in yesterday, I thought to myself, oh, you should have wore your glasses with that top, Mallory. Your glasses would have looked hot and sassy with that top. Harley Dragon's Moon. Sorry, I didn't run off on you. I just moved. Where did you move to? Listen, the good thing about us, Harley, is we'll go right with you, right? House of Williams, we'll travel. We're mobile. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Lisa V, welcome, my love. Welcome, my love. The one and only Lisa V is up in the house today. Oh, goodness to gracious. Goodness to gracious people. Listen, what do we got? We got this morning, because of all that's going on with the boy, right? With the boy. I can call him whatever I want, right? And little Joshua, JJ, little Rowland, the boy, listen, whatever, all that's going on, everybody's over trying to watch the updates on the boy, because they're all hyped up. They're all hyped up on that missing child cocaine, right? They were all, oh my God, this is the one. This is the one. We got him. We got one. Oh, they were ready to ride it out. This was going to be the content for the next month. Well, sometimes you get happy endings, people. It's like, the missing child party is cut short. It's the truth. It's the truth, right? Because people get so hyped up and they're so eager to go down these rabbit holes. You know how it is here on YouTube. Summer. Listen, they're all waiting for another summer to come along, right? Because they need something to fill that void. They all need it. Like, oh God, so many of these as a mothers, they're desperately looking for another as a summer story to come along. Just something they can cling on to and just wrap themselves and immerse themselves into somebody else's tragedy. You know how it goes, people. Sadly for them, happily for this family, hey, it didn't work out for them this time. All right, you sick bastards, you bunch of sick loons. Oh, and you call us the tragedy pimps? You guys are tragedy vampires, right? How about that one? Coin that phrase. You're tragedy vampires. Right? Oh my goodness. Each and every one of you sickos out there. Can't get enough. Suck it right. Yes. Vacuum sealed. I've got the golden cup. I've got the golden cup. I've got the golden cup. Thank you, my loves. Thank you. $100 cup of coffee this morning. Just did a tally. $100 cup of coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Haters. Suck it. By the way, put a 1 in the side chat if you're listen, are we surprised? Everything trickles outward and upward from the House of Williams. Put a 1 in the side chat if you're starting to see people suck it. see, put a 1 in the side chat if you're just starting to see suck it. Right? Just kind of work its way around. Hey, you see what I'm saying, people? Nothing. I can't have nothing here. Nothing can be here, right? I'm misery. I'm a failure. I'm evil. I wear the devil's ball sack as earrings. But listen, they can't get enough of anything I produce over here for themselves, right? Make that make sense, as they like to say. Mallory, you're looking fantastic. Hope of you wish. Let's try this again. It was moving. Hope all of you with the House of Williams have a great day. Thank you, Mary. Mary, thank you for the $10. Thank you. Going right into my, listen, it's all gravy, baby. I've met my goal this month. So that means everything that you all give me is just gravy, baby, to piss off all the haters, right? We've already established that yesterday, right? When you all came in with like another $400 for me yesterday. Sorry, haters. Sorry, haters. Suck it. Suck it. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's all gravy, baby. I've already said I don't have enough biscuits on hand to sop up all that gravy that spilled all over the counter yesterday. Y'all just kept doling it out for me and doling it out. Paper Cut Tina, I wish I was Dolly's girl, but I can be yours too. I wish I was Dolly's girl, but well, listen, I don't mind sharing. I really don't. I really don't. Listen. I don't have a really strong appetite for females anyway, you know, in that department. So listen, I don't mind sharing. You can take the burden off me. Oh God, what department? You know what I mean. If I got to service the female, is it part of the contract? Oh God, God, the servicing of it all. She a cute gal and very smart. She's very cute and very smart. Oh, good Lord, people. Speaking of, I don't have an appetite for female. Let me put this out there. Let me address this little weird ass rumor, okay? There's people parroting, because you know that's what they do. They parrot one another's nonsensical remarks, right? Because none of them have an original thought to save their asses, right? So they'll, you have a problem with women. You don't like women. I love women who love me. Let's just establish that. Is there somebody out there with a pen and paper and a notary stamp? Do we have any notaries in the side chat? Put a one in the side chat if you happen to be a notary public. Anybody? Any notaries in the side chat? Anybody working at a bank? Listen, I need a notary to step forward because I need this notarized. This statement's got to be notarized so that we can officially send it out, right? People, I love cisgender women. I love women. I love the female persuasion who love me back. There is a fine print with that. If you're an abusive asshat of a female, right? I assume your vagina stinks just as much as your soul, right? Listen, put it to print. Put it to print. Front page news. That's just the way it is, people. I don't love stinky bitches. I don't love stenchy bitches. I don't love you women. No, I have a problem with all of you stench bags out there. I really do. Right? But for all you other lovely women who know how to treat trans women, right? And me specifically, let's put everybody else on the side for a minute, who come in here and treat me lovely, right? And treat me nice and kind and support me over here and laugh at my ha-ha hee-hees and, tune in when I'm trying to say something profound, right? I love you women. It's just you other stinky bitches, and not so much, right? I don't think I'm trying to hide that or disguise that in any way. Listen, if you've got a quarter-page ad in the front page, listen, right in the front, send me the bill. Send me the bill. I want that spot. Quarter-page ad right in the front, right? I don't like stinky bitches, right? I don't like stenchy bitches, right? They're not for me. They're not for the House of Williams. Okay? So I just had to clarify that. For all these people running around. So when you all see this in the side chats and people running around, Mallory has a problem with women. Now you know what to respond with when you're out there in the side chat. She loves women. She just doesn't like stinky bitches, right? She don't like you stank whores, right? That's it. That's all. Easy peasy. Do we have an understanding, people? Put a one in the side chat if we are now have a meeting of the minds. Right? Could I have made that any more clearer? Right? Because I try to make it. Sometimes you just use your simple words. Right? Oh, you have a problem with women. Listen, let's not generalize, because that's not the case, I assure you. Oh, I assure you, that is so not the case. Oh, God. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine says, I love your hair. Thank you. I'm sure a lot of people, my haters hate my hair. Like, but see, that's a tomato, tomato, right? Hater, heater. Let's get out of here. Do I care? Do I care, people? Do I care about the haters? No, because I'm here doing my thing day after day, month after month, year after year, right? I watch these hater channels, they come and go, and the visitors, these otherwise roaches that frequent these channels, they come and go. I watch these hater channels make absolutely no money to speak of, no notable money, we'll put it that way, right? Because roaches, they don't take care of their content providers, right? They're, listen, because they're roaches. They'll make a few dollars here and there if they're lucky. And they'll get, once in a while they'll get something that feels like a paycheck. Hey, listen, they don't make, they can't come here and make themselves a living on YouTube, right? Because they're not talented, right? They hide in the shadows, they hide in the dark, they throw mud and spitballs at people, and that's all they do. Right? And then they'll find other people to join up with them. And here, will you throw? I got some spitballs. You want to? Here, pick some up and throw them too. Let's just all throw some spitballs at this person. And I'm like, listen, throw them, throw them, throw them. Next. Oh God. And half these channels, I don't even. Who cares? Who cares? Because truth be told, I had some other fella with like 80,000 subscribers cover my material. He wasn't a fan of mine, people. He wasn't a fan of mine. But he had 80,000 subscribers. Listen. And he was, what do I care about these other roaches for? Trying to, get a little bit of scratch. Get a little scratch off my fabulosity, right? Off what I'm working hard around here to make happen, right? I know I care about these people. These little low rent haters. Get out of here. You better, as Dolly say, you guys got to get your weight up. You got to pick your game up, right? And people come reporting to me. People, don't, if somebody's talking about me and they have less, I'm honest to God, if they've got less than 100,000 subscribers, don't worry, don't concern me with it. There's a lot of people out there covering me right now with 70,000, 75,000, 80,000, 90,000. Listen, don't concern me with 2-bit channels trying to cover the House of Williams, right? Especially if they're paneling people on with other 2-bit channels and nobody even knows who the hell these people are. Listen, people, just because you know who these people are, don't mean I need to care who these people are. I'm the House of Williams, right? It's you guys as viewers. I'm a content provider. Now, I don't consider myself a YouTube viewer per se. Sure, I'll take notice of some channels, especially if it's people that I'm, have YouTube relationships with. But I'm not necessarily a YouTube viewer. I'm a content provider. So all the energy that I'm putting YouTube is to deliver you content or to come on camera for you. That's where my focus is. Right here. Now you all, you're shopping around. You're like a little this, a little that, a little there, a little here. That's really not, if I did all that, I would not have the energy, or the air needed to deliver what I deliver here for you all. Okay? Welcome to Team Howie, Southern Charm. Southern Charm just said, listen, I'm going to be a Team Howie person, right? And it looks like she popped for it out of her own pocket. So it looks like, right, wasn't even a freebie. Looked like Southern Charm. Welcome, Southern Charm. She said, I'm down with it. I'm down with this this biracial beauty, right? Yes, my biracial struggle is real, people. The racism just keeps coming at me. The racism, the racism just keeps getting hurled at me. You're not dark enough. You're too light. You're too light. You're just not dark enough. And at the end of the day, we're going to say what we want to say because you ain't black. Well, maybe you ain't black. Who cares? Maybe I'm going to start talking about some stuff. Crazy. Crazy, right? What if I started getting all my people to start talking about all these bitter, dark-skinned black women that are coming for me, right? Just because you got darker skin than mine, don't be bitter. Don't take it out on me, right? You shouldn't take it out on me, right? My ebony beauties. You really shouldn't. Just saying. It's not the right thing to do, right? Represent us. Oh, well, I kind of do. Kind of do. Hey, black is beauty no matter the shade. That's what I say. Listen, and no matter what my shade is, people, right? From a level 1, which is the darkest of dark, we're talking dark blue, right? All the way up to a level 10, which is, I hover between a 9 and a 10. Listen, like I said, I'm a very light-skinned, biracial black girl. But it is what it is. I don't look in the mirror every day and look at my skin color. I don't compare when I'm standing next to a couple of my ebony beauty sisters in the beauty supply store. I'm not sitting there comparing our shade of skin, right? When I'm going in for my hot press every couple of months just for a little different look, listen, I'm not sitting there worried about this or that. We're just sitting there, having fellowship, right? Jesus to goodness, people. Some of these black beauties are they're not happy. Like you can't. Some of them say I shouldn't even have been at the site. I should not have even been over there to see Tyree Nichols. Can you imagine being that bitter that I should not have even gone to Tyree Nichols to memorial to pay respects? Could you imagine? I mean, think about that one, people. There are people that bitter and possessive over skin shade, mind you. Right? Serious? Y'all pay more attention to my skin shade than I do. Truth be told, I was just there to pay respects, just like anybody else. But what I'm saying is, if I sat here and got all caught up in everybody else's insecurities, because they're darker, they're obviously insecure that I'm lighter, and they feel that somehow we're like a yin and yang, or we're at odds with one another. Listen, where you see being at odds or being at opposite ends of the spectrum or being divisive, I see continuity, right? I see flow, right? I can't. That's always going to be a them problem, a they problem, right? I walk into Sunday services at church, right, with all of my brothers and sisters in the pasture, right? Listen, I'm not looking around to see. Wait, who's more comparable to my skin tone in here? Where maybe I should go sit next to them. It's not like that. It's not like that, people, right? Just not how I was raised. When you're raised as a biracial child your whole life, and you have biracial relatives, and listen, it's just, come on, people. It's silliness. It's all silliness. Yep, I try to, every time I watch Small But Acknowledgement, have no idea what you're talking about. Mary. Mary T sent a Cash App. Holy shit. Well, let me go look because an alarm didn't come in, Mary T. Mary, I gotta go look. Oh my God. Oh, and thank you, by the way, Jerry Adams. Let me give Jerry Adams a plug. From Midnight Radio, runs a podcast from Midnight Radio. His name's Jerry Adams. A really really great podcast. Okay, you can find it on all your podcast stations. So listen, go check it out, people. It's called Midnight Radio, and anyway, he had invited me. He wanted me to come on as a guest. You know, well, with all this new coverage that I'm getting and such. He's got a really nice setup over there. He wanted me to come on as a guest, and it was a time sensitive subject. And I told him that I didn't feel comfortable just coming on the time he wanted me to, because well, it's something that I wanted to make sure that I could brush up on, and before I get up on your podcast, and I would need a couple days. But I also told him, listen, I understand this is time sensitive because these subjects on YouTube and that you get off of YouTube, they change with the wind. I said, you know, I've been here a while. This is so I'm going to try to, you know, but I've got some other things going on, you know, other engagements. Well, lo and behold, the tide turned sharply and swiftly on this particular subject. I'm not going to get into it. But they needed he needed my perspective. So he sought me out. Anyway, listen, thank you, Jerry, because he sent me a couple cash apps. He sent me a couple nice little cash apps. So thank you, Mr. Midnight Radio, for your attempts, and maybe we can do something in the future. Okay, I look forward to it. If you happen to hear this, people, please go check it out. Let's just go check it out. Sometimes podcasts are great to listen to in the evening. I mean, for me personally, I love to listen to them as I'm laying, relaxing at night. Or if you're riding public transportation to and from work, another great time to listen to someone's podcast. All right? Okay. All right, let's get back to this. Amanda, my love. Mary, and Amanda. Suck it, haters. Mary sent me $5 in my Cash App. Suck it, hater. Suck it. Amanda just sent me $10. Amanda, here's your little heart coming at you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Look at that. Boom. Cash, baby. Cash is king. There you go. Oh, thank you. If anybody else sends me any Cash Apps, let me know. Please let me know. Okay? But you know, I'm in demand. You know, and there's just it's kind of what happens when you put effort into what you do. When you have things to say, thought-provoking things, and yes, sometimes I can be a provocateur, right? It's all part of the House of Williams experience, right? It is what it is. But sometimes people need to have their ear flicked on occasion, you know, just to say, hey, wait a minute. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tug somebody's ear to say, oh, who is this bitch? Who is this bitch over here? You know, and, you know, listen, it's part of the House of Williams overall experience. You take the full ride with the House of Williams, and you get a lot. You certainly get a lot. Jacqueline, my love, thank you for the super chat. Going right into March's paycheck, my love. I appreciate you. Haters, again, just suck it, because it's getting lit up. I am approaching a $150 cup of coffee this morning, right? Not so bad coming off a $400 chat yesterday, right? Just a couple hours work, I'm up to $550. Haters, you know, you don't gotta brag about it, Miss Williams. Oh, but I do. Sometimes, yeah, it's like taking a cigarette, because I used to be a smoker, and like just asking a hater to hold out their hand and just putting it right out in the palm of their hand, right? And then closing their fingers right over it, and then sending them on their way somewhere, right? Go dispose of that cigarette for me somewhere, right? Just run along now, run along. Oh, God. And they love it. They love it. Lisa says, oh, hell yeah, she does need to brag. She does need to brag. Well, boasting, braggadocious, or just giving my people credit, giving the house credit for the for what they do. Hello, is it Akita? Akita lover? Hello, my love. Good to see you. Akita's a dog, I think, right? Oh. Ooh. We do have a surprise coming up, people. I've got a surprise in the works. Probably by the end of the day or tomorrow, it's not going to be much of a surprise. But I've got something in the works coming up. We'll see how it pans out. Okay. You know, I'm always on the move, always on the groove, always something happening, right? Always got something. I'm plotting something, trying to do something for you all. So please make sure you try to stay tuned in to the House of Williams. Please, if you got any coin, listen, if you're near a Coinstar machine and you've got a whole bunch of coins that you need to save up, that you've saved up and you need to cash in, please, this is a good time, because it'll be a good time, hint hint, this will be a good time to take all your coins to the Coinstar machine, cash them in, right? Deposit them into your account, right? Deposit the amount into your account so that you can properly use them for tips. It's like free, making it rain for free, so that you'll see, and then you can all right. I didn't think of that, did I? Coinstar. See, I'm trying to give you all options. I'm not too proud. I will take your Coinstar savings. Yes, I will. I've been there, people. There's no better feeling when you think you're broke off your ass and all of a sudden you've raised $47.50 in Coinstar out of the thin air, right? Out of thin air, just like an Easter egg hunt. For might taking you 2 hours, but that's out of thin air. You just pulled together like $48 in coins that you never even. You're like, oh my god, and all of a sudden you're like rich. Oh god, I'm eating good tonight. Oh, I'm gonna eat good tonight. I put some little gas in the car. Gonna eat a little something something. Oh god, the days. I remember those days, people. Right? Anybody else ever have a Coinstar life? Is there anybody else out there that once had a Coinstar life that they can reminisce upon? I can't be the only one. I can't be the only Coinstar bitch on YouTube. I just, people. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. What's Coinstar? I have never heard of such a thing. What's Coinstar? Well, don't worry about it. If you don't know what Coinstar is, these are problems. These are other people's problems. I still love Coin. One-eyed Flo. She knows about it. Oh God, people are the funniest people in the world. All right, let me see where I'm at today. I got to give us a total because I feel like nobody's keeping proper. Oh my God. All right. Okay. All right. I think my math is off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tally this one. But we're definitely with all said and done. I think it's safe to say that I've got a $200 cup of coffee today. Maybe 190, maybe 190. Okay, but I think I got 200. I think I do. I think I got $200. I think I do. I think this is a $200 cup of coffee today. I'm not going to split hair over $10. Who knows? $10 might come in and throw us right over the top just for safety measure, right? And people, no. Despite what you heard or where you heard it, listen, I don't care. Let me put it this way. Whatever relationship other channels have with AdSense and Google, I don't know. All right? So I'm not going to call them misinformed, all right? What I'm going to tell you here is the relationship that I have with AdSense and Google. Been here 9 years, right? Been monetized a long time. On 2 channels until I lost the other monetization because I didn't realize I had to keep uploading. Listen. The relationship I have with AdSense, they take 35% of my earnings. They let me keep 65% of my super chats. Time and time again. Every day, every super chat, every week, every month, every payday. Just got paid on the 21st. And like clockwork, I was able to keep 65% of every super chat I collected. And that's a good, fair deal. All right? So anybody else out there that Google is taking 55 or 60% of whatever they make. I'm sorry for them. They're getting a raw deal. I've got a different arrangement over here. Maybe different channels get different percentages taken out. I don't know. I'm just telling you what the relationship I have with Google and AdSense. And I'm happy for it. I'm happy to receive that 65% because like I said, it's like they allow me to have this platform. They set me up in front of a wide audience that I otherwise would not have. So it's the cost of doing business. And I think it's more than fair for them to be able to keep 35% of the revenue. And I get the bulk of it. All right. Put a 1 in the side chat if everybody understands me. So going forward, this is what I need the mods to do. If you ever see anyone in this chat, ever, I don't care how they mean it, how they intend it, how nice it sounds. If you ever see anyone in my side chat type otherwise, oh, but it sucks that Google takes 55% or 60%, you delete that comment instantly. Instantly. Hear my words. Instantly. Because that's misinformation, and I'm not having misinformation spread in my side chat. All right? I'm not having that possibly contaminate someone's mind and turn them sour against super chats or against Google over misinformation. That's just not true here. Okay, do we understand one another with a wrench? Because on occasion, reading back chats when I'm talking about super chats and I'm giving you all your pats on the back, and somebody will on occasion come in, yeah, but super chat, you only get to keep listen, don't do that to me in here, because that's going to get your comment deleted. That's counterproductive, and it's most important, it's simply not true. Okay, it is absolutely not true. All right, I had to put that out there because it's very important. All right. And if I have to repeat it a month from now, I'll repeat it a month from now. But hopefully, everybody in here with a wrench will never forget that. Right? Delete instantly. You just, boom, get it out of there. So there's that, people. There's that. Other than that, listen, I'm looking good today. I'm feeling good for you. There's another $10. Here's $6.50, beautiful. I love it. Listen, see, here's the deal. When I look in the background, when I try to see what I have average, what happens is what I'm shown is already with the 35% taken. So I don't really have to do that math in my head. It's pretty much because it never changes for me. That figure just never. It always holds true. So from the moment I receive these super chats, it says you have so much super chats. Da da da. That number always holds true. So they always take their part right off the top. Right off the top as they come in. Okay. So thank you. And see, that's not bad, right? I mean, that's not bad. I get $6.50. I mean, that's not bad. That's $6.50 in my pocket that I wouldn't have had. So the cost to send that is you look at it like a stamp or a YouTube stamp. The cost of doing business for Flo to have a highlighted comment, to the cost to publicly support her one of her favorite content providers was what $3 and some change. Not bad, right? See, this is why people come to the House of Williams, because you get it. You get what is. I don't play around. There's no monkey business over here. I don't pretend other things or differentiate. It is what it is. Okay? All right, people. On that note, listen, I told the local hospital that I would come over and I would help them transport people in and out of some wheelchairs. So I'm going to be volunteering at the hospital today. You know me, I'm always somewhere. If I'm not down there working at the docks and the piers, Yeah. Listen, which thanks to you people today. Thanks to you people today. I don't think I'm gonna have to lug my butt down there, right? Between today and yesterday, I had a pretty couple decent little, nice little haul. So here's the thing. Now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna volunteer at my local hospital. Wheel a couple people in and out of the. Listen, it never ends. Then I got the library, and then I got just the soup kitchen. I'm always doing something, people. Just you got to keep myself busy. This is what I gotta do. Just keep myself hustling and moving and grooving. Everyone, I want to thank you all for coming in today. Let's get some big pink shits for little Joshua Rowland for finding his way home. I mean let's close it there on that big giant positive note, right? We don't always get these happy endings. I mean, all kidding aside, all silliness and my biracial beauty aside, all of it. Let's just really just put this out there for little Joshua and his family. By the way, just a little footnote. If you're gonna drop your kid off at somebody's house, I don't care what in-law, whatever the situation, can you please get a contract? Make them sign a contract that they're gonna stay awake, right? Will you please stop dropping your kids off places where people like to take naps in the middle of the goddamn day, right? Or just walk in and just whatever they're gonna. Will you please just make sure they're capable of watching a 2-year-old? It's kind of like a thing, right? That'd be my first thing. If somebody asks me to babysit, I'm like, well, are you able to keep up with a 2-year-old? I'm like, yeah, if it comes in my room and I lock the door and can't run down the hallway, I could probably have a chance to keep up with him, right? But if he's got access to the whole house, right, he's gonna run the gamut back and forth in my apartment from one end to another. Because it's kind of long. It's not the widest thing in the world, but it's long. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up. The 2-year-old's probably gonna outpace me. I don't know if I can. I'm the right woman for the job, right? So why can't people just make sure that people are the right people for the job? If you're gonna drop somebody off to a family member, a babysitter, anywhere, just don't stop dropping your kids off places that they're just gonna let them wander off. Jesus to God, people. On that note, till next time, everyone. I'm going to see you all on the dance floor. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the support. I look forward to seeing you on my next adventure. Bye-bye.